Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Double Take Duo. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to be reacting to Michael Jackson, Human Nature. I'm not sure, I don't think I've ever heard this song before. And when I was pulling up the official music video for it, I realized that it was just recently released because the song is from 82, but it never received an official music video. Therefore, it says that Sony Music and his estate released a brand new official video in April 2026. So that's going to be really interesting. I mean, Michael Jackson is so iconic and legendary. And he was also a very creative soul. I know he's kind of like produced a couple of music videos by himself. He had his vision, and they were really progressive. For back in the day, those music videos were kind of like mini movies, especially Thriller. That one really shook me. Just epic, you know. So I'm really curious to see if this music video kind of like would live up to his expectations. I'm kind of like 50-50 on it, as it was not obviously done by him. I just feel like no one will ever come close and compare to him. Therefore, you know, I'm sure they had best intentions in mind when they decided to come up with it, but if he was still alive, regardless of how this music video is, I think it would have been like 1,000 times better. So let's check it out together.
Looking out across the night, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that way? Reaching out, touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do it that
Big
way?
love.
I like living this way. I like loving this way. That way. Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of a street. If they say why,
Wow. Okay, so actually better than expected. I really love that they inserted the clips of his performance. I think it definitely made it more special, and I like the overall kind of like message of the song. So I feel like there are multiple ways to interpret it, but to me it was kind of about human nature being imperfect, and kind of like about freedom of choice, freedom of making decisions, not necessarily like abiding by the rules. And like the music video, it felt like they were trying to translate that freedom through different people dancing. um it's a self-expression, it's a beautiful form of self-expression. The dance moves in different settings by different people, each had their own unique style to it. I love the diversity that they've selected people from different backgrounds. It was very vibrant, very lively, and I loved the fact that I felt like the message of the music video was also love, because there were a few couples, and I know Michael Jackson was really big on love and kindness and world peace. So I think that translated well. What do you guys think? Did you like it? Um, do you feel like they could have done better with it? I think it was really good for, them trying to make something. Um, I also feel like the music videos I've reacted to by Michael Jackson kind of had like more like a nighttime setting, more mysterious, I guess. But this one was mostly like daytime and very bright, which I loved. The song was beautiful. His voice is just magical. His iconic dance moves. We can really now like compare so many talented dancers, but Michael Jackson was like just a whole different level, that a lot of even the most talented dancers cannot reach. So yeah, our most recent reaction to Michael Jackson, we've gotten some comments and people were asking whether or not we think Michael Jackson was innocent in terms of the whole thing about kids and teenage boys. And I ended up watching the Michael movie at the movie theater. I absolutely loved it. It was great. I felt like I really got to learn more about him and his upbringing, and how his character was established. And I thought he was just the kindest, purest human being ever. And I'm really excited to watch part two. I know they're working on the part two now, so I can't wait for it to come out. But then there's also, right after this movie came out, Michael Jackson The Verdict was published on Netflix, which was a complete opposite of the movie, as it was discussing the courts, and it was like a documentary that was made against him. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I started watching it. I believe there is only a few episodes. I watched it like a couple of weeks ago, so maybe like 3 or so. If you have watched it, let me know in the comments your opinions. But I'm gonna be honest with you, after watching it, it was really hard for me to tell. I just don't know. And I think it's okay. I think it's okay not knowing the full truth. Because obviously, despite him being a very famous person, he still had a private life. And I feel like we will never really, we can't say this happened or this has not happened. I feel like none of us as the audience can really say that with a certainty. So I'm okay with just kind of letting it be the unknown about him. I wonder if second part of the Michael movie will kind of like talk more about that. I'd want to see it from like a family's perspective. I think that's really important. So we'll see. But anyways, yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' opinions and comments. I think it's a very interesting discussion because once again, we can't know for certain, right? We were not there. So anyways, yes, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Make sure to leave me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.